Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube, NFL should really say this is a video about YouTube NFL prognosticators, and what I want to say is that the reason why, or reasons why, we are all winners at this. And well, first off, I've seen there's that website that I was talking to you about on a previous video, the NFLfever2.com. Yeah, something about that website feels like I'm getting the fever, because it's something about it is making me very giving me some rage and nearly making me infuriated, to be honest with you. But I guess the fever is very appropriate. Now, the thing about YouTube NFL prognosticators, on that particular site, there had been some inflammatory remarks made regarding these us YouTube NFL prognosticators, and there was one statement somebody made that basically had stated, I don't remember the exact precise words, but something about us being a new trend, being people that are overweight making these NFL picks. The thing is, when I look at this, I see us as all of us are winners, and all of us are winners. We're not losers. It doesn't matter what our physical stature is. It's the content of the video anyway. But what's really important is that we put ourselves out there. We show fortitude and courage by making these predictions, by making prognostications. And even if somebody was to do this and didn't finish with a winning record, the person is still victorious in my mind, because they expended the energy, they put forth the effort to make these videos. If people want to sit on the sidelines and be judgmental and complain, hey, that's their prerogative. You know, it's their own thing. I look at that as something that's negative and derisive, that's associated with those people. If they have nothing better to do than ridicule people that are doing these YouTube videos, then that's their problem. Now, when I look at this, being a winner at this, now, most people are going to get on the outright predictions. I just do my videos, most of you know, that have followed me on here, that I don't do anything associated with the spread. I just make the predictions, win or lose, just the outright straight up picks. And right now, I mean, I don't know what my percentage is exactly now. I think it's around 66% or so. And anyway, that's still nothing to scoff at. Now, I understand that those are based on outright picks, but that's still not bad. Now, I'd really like to see if anybody out there, the people that judge and want to criticize, why don't they go out and do something like this and see if they could do better than the people that they're criticizing? It's funny that they'll talk and say negative, derisive things about YouTube NFL prognosticators, but I'm sure a number of them can be overweight as well. I don't think that most people don't have the prototype physique or have the best physique out there. There's some that do. Hey, I think in America, aren't Americans 70% of them overweight? So you're going to tell me the people that want to say and make fun of YouTube NFL prognosticators, the ones that are overweight, well, I'm sure about 70% of those people that are making the ridiculing remarks are that as well. Now, doing this, making these predictions, I'm a pragmatic and realistic person. I feel in my heart, I mean, I'm not going to be on ESPN. I know it's not about being pessimistic, it's being realistic. I do this because I'm enamored with football. I love making the picks. I love making the videos. It's something I have a passion for. And we all should do what we have that exuberance or enthusiasm for. We can't let others negative derisive remarks derail us from doing so. Because if we do, then we're conquered. Then I don't know if we become losers, but we're kind of like defeated if that happens. The losers are the ones that sit back on the sidelines and keep saying their negative things. A lot of times I think that's attributed to low self-esteem, and they don't really value themselves very well. Some people just simply have nothing better to do. Some people are just trolls that just go around putting derogatory remarks about others, because I think a lot of it is that, I don't know if anyone's heard of this, but I've heard some motto, those that can't do criticize, and I think those people are emblematic of that, if anything. And really, there's people out there actually that make these predictions with a very high winning percentage. There's people that do the spread out there that I'm sure are over 60%. Now, if anybody does the point spread and was doing every single game, I mean, honestly, I'd be astonished and astounded if they went over 70%. I think that's almost virtually impossible if you're doing every single game. But if somebody is at 60% as far as a winning percentage vantage point, 60% or higher is very good. And if somebody like me is picking them outright, I mean, you really, if you're knowledgeable enough about the game, you're going to get 60% right or more. You got to. But even if somebody really wasn't, like I said, wasn't really super knowledgeable, or that knowledge of the NFL was not that profuse or profound or what have you, and they were even hitting under 50%, you know what, they gave it the old, I'd say college try, but I guess I mean the old NFL try. but they're still winners in my mind. That's the way I look at it, because they showed the courage, the valor, and they showed that strength to be able to come out and do this. There's a lot of people that are actually, I believe, are timid and apprehensive about doing videos, period, on YouTube, regardless of the subject content. And I can't understand why that would be. I mean, when I do my videos, there's no audience when I'm making these videos. Now, there's an audience after the production of it, after the video is uploaded. But when you do videos, I mean, you have your solitude. You're by yourself. You could talk and voice what you want, your opinions or what have you. So anyone out there that's watching this, that just happens even randomly to come to my video, if you have a desire to put yourself out there, and it's something constructive, of course, and you want to talk about it on YouTube, hey, go right ahead. The only thing that's holding you back is yourself. I mean, there's nothing, I think Franklin Roosevelt said there's nothing to fear but fear itself, or something similar to that. I think that's very true. And it really doesn't take uncommon valor or courage to do these videos. Now, there's people that might be somewhat apprehensive and really reluctant to do these because maybe they just feel self-conscious once the video is uploaded and it's onto YouTube, and what they look like and this and that. And I say, okay, you want your appearance to be somewhat, I guess, adequate, presentable. You don't want to be disheveled when you do a video. But at the same time, I wouldn't really obsess over if you just have a natural appearance you're not comfortable with. Don't worry about that, because if your videos are quality videos, they're going to be watched for the content in them. And if people want to judge somebody just by their appearance, well, you know what? Those people are very superficial, and they can't see beneath the surface anyway. But anyway, people, that's what I wanted to get out there, and appreciate those few of you that are watching this video. And until next time, people, Edwin Learnard saying, stay well.